Hello.
If we can't see you.
Yo, what's up?
Welcome, everybody. We have everyone here, and we're relatively on time. I'm not going to wear this the whole time. I just want to be festive a little bit. It's very difficult to wear with a headset, but I just want to say, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. Everyone else?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm good. Woo!
All right.
Fuck yeah, let's do this shit.
Who remembers what happened last time?
1, 2, not it.
I'm sorry. Did my mic's?
I think you just volunteered.
What did I do? I
said not it.
I only heard it. It must have cut out.
I heard that too. So let's hear it.
Yeah. Well.
Go for it.
BRB AFK.
Oh no. Well, to start with, you have 5 hero points from last issue. You got the maximum amount available, so allot those now.
We were great.
Something tells me we're gonna need it.
Yeah. Well,
Whatever would give you that idea?
I'm not gonna say you won't need it. But yeah. Anyone want to say what happened last time?
I mean, I think they can tell just by your screen.
You climbed the tower, right?
Yes, we climbed the
Well,
tower. We went
We
through a
survived
bunch
the
of
entrance.
like ideal fantasies, and it was very sad. It wasn't great. And then Stone's alive. Well, not alive. It's more so a clone. But that's awesome.
I'm having trouble finding a character sheet that I know
Looks a
I
little
saved
different.
earlier. Yeah, she's got
Yeah,
those
just a
glowing red
little, though.
eyes.
That might
She's a
be
bit
it.
mad looking.
Oh, there it is. I don't know why I saved it as that. Weird. Okay. But I got it. All right. So, yeah, this is what the room you're in looks like currently. Right
Whoa.
here.
It's kind of green.
Yeah, it's got like this summoning circle. There's some sort of like Greek monument in the middle of it, and there's Fountainhead hasn't stepped back into it. He's still standing next to Stone. And she just came out of one of these tubes. One of these tubes descended down, and she came out of it. So you can see that there's also other bodies in those tubes.
So they're body tubes.
Yeah, they're body tubes.
Tubes.
Yeah, so she stands before you, and her eyes are glowing, and she doesn't look like herself. And he says, Fountainhead says, I think I've outdone myself. She's perfect, a seamless blend of technology and biotics. Her father's work proved useful after all. Stone's DNA was the missing piece. She spent her entire life being genetically prepped so she could support the strain of the technology required to make Death Rattle function. And now she has become my perfect weapon. You must admit this form is poetic.
No. I won't admit that at all.
You told him.
Yeah. Also, you sound like Leonardo, and I'm kind of digging it.
I see it was a mistake to think I could buy you.
It wasn't.
So at the same time that this is all happening, the sound of police helicopters fills the air, and you can see them like approaching the tower, and lights will hit the windows every now and then.
Well,
So,
to be honest, Verve's going to be a bit weird about this,
Mhm.
seeing as how she's not entirely sure what the hell's to think about Stone being right in front of them.
Right. Why would she?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is a
Last
lot.
time they saw her, she was dying right there in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
she was ditto.
Yep.
So this, I mean, obviously, I mean, I would think we can tell that this is all this is not the real Stone, despite
Right.
how. So, what would stop us from just being like, F you, F her, F all of this, and just come out swinging?
Well, I mean, there's the fact that she looks exactly like Stone. I mean, I know that if you were to tell me that Adam was the evil Adam,
What's
I
more
would
likely?
still-
I think
I
I'm
would
probably
still
the
need
evil
a few
Adam.
minutes.
That's,
I would still
Like,
need a few minutes. to
this
be
is the
sure
good
where they're
Adam.
swinging.
You can't trust him.
All right. Well,
Yes.
Kira is the only one that didn't know Stone. So,
Mhm.
Yeah, she doesn't really care.
wow.
Well, no, it's just he didn't form any attachment to Stone. She doesn't
Right,
know
but she
her.
does know the situation with Stone and them. I mean, obviously, she came in.
Oh no, what I was saying was that she just doesn't care about the fact that she's gonna have to fight her
Mhm.
because she knows, like, because she knows the situation.
Yeah.
Um,
So Fountainhead says, "Kill them," and just turns and walks away, and walks into the force field of the summoning circle behind him. And it seems like he's doing something in there, some hand motions, and maybe burning some incense. You think maybe he's got pot?
Oh, the weeds.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the devil's lettuce.
What a strange
Jazz.
man.
Jazz leaf, yes.
What are you doing in there?
All right, and anybody got something here? Because I can't think of anything, because Verve would just be in shock.
Yeah, Vita's pretty messed up over it.
Mm-hmm.
Jobber?
Is-
Jobby?
No, I mean I'm also. I mean,
Are you visibly messed up?
Yes.
Like,
Me?
yeah.
What?
Like, what are you doing? Are you visibly messed up over it?
Gosh, you're super cutting out.
It's because of this thing. Hold on.
It's like, does Stone say anything when he
The
says
heater will cause my mic to cut out. Is that
Really?
better? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Are you visibly shaken over this?
Yeah. She's just kind of like slowly shaking her head.
Okay. Do you say anything?
Does
No, she
Stone
takes a
say
step back.
anything?
Yeah, does she speak? He says kill them. Does she?
She starts walking towards you. Silent.
No. I hate that. Do we call this one Enots? Is it like a Bizarro stone? Like, is it? What do we do here?
I mean, I would.
Not
look-
It's
you.
technology. I can work with that.
Oh, Jesus.
We're absolutely sure this is not. We're sure?
Well, we buried the other stone. She's dead.
You think that fucking ever matters when it comes to this kind of stuff?
Yes, it matters.
Yeah, you think people don't come back? Have you never seen a soap opera?
I mean, what
Maybe.
if part of her is still in there?
We don't know how much they kept.
We don't know how much they got rid of.
Is that where this is going? Are we keeping her?
Well, I'm.
So she's still approaching us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
she
Can I
actually
attack?
leaps into the air. Oh, you guys have debated long enough. She leaps into the air, and the cracks on her body turn bright orange, and she lands, and lava shoots out everywhere. She's attacking. She's attacking at Jobber, but it's gonna hit everyone.
What the hell is wrong with you, Stone?
So you cannot
not
defend
Stone.
or use reactions against this attack, Jobber,
What? Why not?
because that's what this ability does. This is her version of Prime Fire. She uses the max die for,
Great.
so she hits Jobber for 10,
What the fuck?
What the hell are
Um,
you doing?
and then everyone else, you take 10 fire damage, and then everyone else takes 3.
Let me adjust
No,
my.
like we can't hit the deck or nothing.
I can't even.
You can. He cannot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry, Jobber.
Only he cannot react.
Oh.
Maybe
you-
I'll shout, everyone but me hit the deck. That. Ah, dang it, my.
what do
Thing
I
is
need to
for-
do for that?
You need to take a minor twist and roll a single die as defense.
Oh, this has got to go great.
You tell me how you're doing it. What die did you roll?
What?
What die did you roll?
A D6?
No, I know, but look at your. Okay, so look at your character sheet.
Yeah, I did absorption.
You're okay. You're doing absorption. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, you defend against all of it. Um, you're gonna have a -1 to your next action.
A -1?
Yeah. That's your minor twist,
Okay,
but you take no damage.
fine.
And I'm gonna since Jobber got attacked, I'm gonna let you go next.
So she's refusing to call out to her anything.
She doesn't say anything. She just attacks. Does this giant spill of lava onto you.
Wow. Well, thanks. That's nice. I will. Well, my character sheet is still loading, so I can take damage. It just shut down. So I can't even check what my abilities are. Please wait. So you probably should choose someone else as this is loading.
That's fine. We can go.
Yeah.
We could say since she's the only one that's not emotionally stunned by this event, then Kira can go.
Okay.
Take that, Robin.
I'm gonna use. Well, no, for real. Not attached at all. I'm gonna use sonic and technology to essentially send a sonic pulse through the ground.
Okay.
And throw her into a wall.
Okay. Is this an attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Minus 10, right?
Roll 20.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Of course.
My thing. So you deal 7 damage. That's not bad. Let me see how she deals with this. Because she has a reaction that she's gonna do. Okay, so she rolls her defense. Her avatar ability. She just rolls 1d12. And she reduces that by 4, so she only takes 3 damage, and she boosts herself by +2.
Lovely.
I remember her being much nicer.
And you get to choose who's next.
Verve.
Verve's not gonna attack.
Are you gonna,
Cool.
are you gonna do anything?
She's definitely just gonna be stunned at the fact that those two are doing anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kira, it makes sense, but
Well, there's a threat.
Well, Kira is the only one that's acted so far, other than Stone.
right. But I'm just the fact that nobody's like talking on it or just they're letting it happen is kind of stunning. To Verve. So she's more than likely gonna boost.
Okay.
She's not even gonna speak. Like she's got no words right now.
You're boosting yourself or someone else?
She's going to boost Jobber.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Empowered Shove, which is boost another hero using suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
But Jobber is gonna have to go the next turn order.
Okay.
It's part of the rules. All right, hold on.
Is that how? I thought that it gave you an extra turn if they haven't acted.
Boost another hero using suggestion. If that hero has already acted for the turn,
Mm-hmm.
use your max die. And that hero
okay.
loses health equal to your min die. The hero acts next in the turn order.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Wow. You used your
Well,
max die for that?
Boosted the shit out of him. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So you have a +4, bonus. What do you want to call that?
I'll name it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. She's just gonna weakly look to Jobber.
Well, I'm gonna weakly punch Stone in the face.
It's Jobber's turn.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I have a +4.
Uh-huh.
So when that lava hit me,
Mhm.
is there anything around this room besides that weird pot smoking pillar?
So there's like tubes and stuff hanging from everywhere. There's pipes, and it's like a whole lab area, except it doesn't have the usual like tables with chemicals and stuff like that. It looks like this is just like the cloning facility almost.
I'm
So,
gonna
I'll just get
rip off a pipe.
What'd you say, babe?
Do I just get skipped? Is that
No.
what's happening?
No, you haven't gone yet.
I know, but Jobber, didn't he go twice?
No, Jobber hasn't gone
No,
yet. Because he
I
had
couldn't
to.
go. My thing sucked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he had to pull up his character sheet, so he hasn't gone yet.
If you'd like to go before me, I'd be more than happy.
Can't because of the turn order from the boost.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you have to go next.
I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use environmental weaponry, which allows me to do silly things, and I get to use my max die.
Mm-hmm.
It's persistent and exclusive. Then I attack using the min die.
Right.
So,
And you could apply that +4 to either the max die or the min die, depending on what you want to do with it.
Heck yeah. Well, we'll see how. Can I do that after I roll and apply it or no? Okay.
Yeah, the only ones that you have to apply before. I mean, you could choose which die you put them on regardless, but the only thing that you have to say you're using before is the
Points.
is the hero points. You have to say that ahead of time.
Okay.
This
Well,
automatically gets used, though. But
all right. Well, I will use one little hero point. Do I have to justify it?
if you want to, I'm not being super strict about that, even though like that's the rule. But I wasn't playing with it the entire time, so if you have a reason for it, like why last session has granted you this ability, then please do. But I'm not gonna like during this session or during this campaign, I'm not gonna push it that hard.
I understand. That is a truly dreadful roll.
All right. Well, good news is your max die is you can make that a 9 or you can make your min die a 5. So you can either get.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Hold on a second. I have a reaction ability that allows me to re-roll my entire pool.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that. Let's just run it back again. That didn't count. So like I guess in storyline I said something like, "You're not the real Stone. I buried the real Stone, and I'm gonna bury you." And then I try to yank the bar off the wall, and I burned my hand, I guess.
Because it's like a steam bar.
I didn't know that. I grabbed the wrong bar. Yeah, it really hurts. Jesus Christ.
I boosted you for this.
It's
There
okay.
you
It's
go.
the wrong bar. I'm getting the right bar.
I didn't know you were gonna give yourself boo boos.
Okay, so you can either get a +3 persistent exclusive. Oh no, you can get a +4 and off of the 8, right? Hold
Right.
on. No, you get a +3 off of the 8. You get a +4 if you apply the bonus to it.
Let's apply the bonus to it.
Okay.
And then my floating hero bonus point that I chose to spend doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean you
Because-
can add one to the damage.
But it'd still be the min die would be a 5.
Right, but it'll make it a 6. For
And then-
for damage that's so yeah, just rename this brace for impact. It is persistent and exclusive.
So I'll call this like not the hot pipe or something like that. So I like to imagine that I yanked it after, ripped it off the wall, and then well, I can't really predict what she's doing, but in my head she like flies towards me to try to attack me, and I just slam her upside the waist like she's flying and bang.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah. I mean, she's used to reaction, so.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So
That's what
yeah,
I tried to do.
you just smack her with that, right in the stomach, and she doubles over, and like you see the pipe starts to get hot when it touches her because she's just like so.
That's not possible. This is not the hot pipe.
I know, but it starts to get hot. That's why it can get hot.
I would not be so.
What is happening anymore?
Okay, well, the not hot pipe is becoming a little hot.
Yeah, it's not so hot you can't hold it. It's just like, oh, some of the heat's coming off of her. I can feel that.
And then I after I clang her in the stomach, I give a cool point straight to Vita, and I say, Vita, do your thing. There you go. Thank you, Verv, for the boost.
Yeah, thanks for grabbing hot pipes with it.
That was a mistake. I'll admit it. That was an error. I was so pumped from you gave me all this. I was like, I'll just grab anything. I was like, that's the pipe I want. And then I burned my hand.
Yeah. I know. I saw the whole thing, sweetheart. It's okay.
Sorry.
So Vita's pissed. She's pissed that they're even trying to fight her. She's pissed that they're fighting in general. So she's gonna do twist the bones and hinder everyone.
Okay.
And I would like to use all my hero points.
And you're hindering.
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
Okay. You're hindering who?
The bad guy?
Everybody.
Everybody. Us too?
I can hinder multiple nearby targets.
Wow. Okay.
Oh shit.
Twist the bones, not hot cross buns. No.
So she's gonna she's gonna close her eyes and mutter some creepy voodoo words.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pickle sandwich, pickle sandwich, pickle sandwich.
Shut up. And like these black wispy demon things are gonna, ideally, depending on how I roll, come up and like swirl around everybody.
Great. Let me look at your. I want to look at that.
Sorry for muttering pickle sandwich into your ear take. Didn't mean to there, buddy.
The ability, yeah. Twist the bones. Booster hinder, yeah. Okay. So that's a 3, and you use 5 hero points on that. So that's an 8. So yeah, that's a minus. That's a -3 to everybody.
What the hell?
When I said do your thing, I didn't mean that.
Here, do your
What are
thing.
you trying to fight her for?
No, I'm just kidding. A little hot.
It's like tossing somebody a bat and going, there you go, do the thing, and they hit you with it.
And this actually cancels out the +2 that she had, so she's at a -1.
All right, since you've made it very clear you don't want us hurting her, let's see if she's still in there.
That should also be a minor twist for me.
Oh, because you use the yellow zone?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna actually say that you now have your -1 is now persistent, and it is to anything affecting stone.
Okay.
So like now, anything you do regarding her is you're doing at a disadvantage.
Okay.
That's what she wanted.
And I'm gonna say. I call
First,
it
just wish she
don't
could
hurt
go back
her.
at the apartment with Ron and their pet dog Lily Sobieski.
So it is the environment turn next. And then I'm going to give it to Kira.
I really like that Stone's got ecto cooler just ready to burst out of her body.
You like that?
Yeah. I mean, she's delicious,
Now I'm thirsty.
right?
Whose turn is it?
It's Stone. It's Kira's. Sorry, I'm very confused right now.
You did this. You did.
I know.
Hopefully we'll sort this out. Okay, so we're all very close to each other, right? Which is how Vita was able to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get intense. Okay, I'm gonna use Principle of the Robot.
Okay.
Overcome a situation where your robotic nature comes in handy and use your max die.
What are you trying to overcome?
Stone.
Well, what are you trying to do? Like, how are you trying to?
Multiple fucking personalities.
Actually, I guess that's not the thing I should use for what I want to do to
Well,
her.
tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what type of action that is.
She's essentially gonna like put her like slam her hands on either side of her head, and it's not gonna get gross, just so you know. And send like sonic pulses into her brain, trying to break the code that she's in if there is part of Stone still in there.
Okay, so this is going to be an overcome.
Okay.
Because
awesome.
you are trying to calibrate your sonic energy in a certain way to break this code. You're not just releasing loud sound to pulverize her brain.
Right. I'm trying to do the opposite.
Right. Yeah. So this is an overcome.
But if we were, that'd be okay.
And can I use my points?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to go.
You're using all of them?
Yes.
All right.
Use max die plus those points. Let's get that done.
So you're going to be at a net +2 on this, which is a 9. So yeah, you successfully interface with her brain, and you you not only realize that she's not even in here, but like there's not a human brain inside this. It's like it's a fusion of biology and technology. She's an android. She's actually more like you than anything that you've ever met to this point.
Okay.
And so you actually realize also that she has some that part of the technology that makes her work is that she has an energy field like that sends out radio pulses basically and is continuing to draw power from this pillar. And she's going to get stronger unless you do something about that.
Okay. I relay that all back to you guys. It's not your friend in there. She's not in there. So you're gonna have to start fighting.
Can't you do it though?
She's more like a robot than I am.
Yeah, she looks just like her though.
But it's not. I'm sorry, but it's not. So you need to fight.
Last time I saw her, she was dying. I don't.
I understand that, but we all will die if we do not fight.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I don't think I can do it. I can help you guys. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, whose turn is it, Kira?
Vita.
What is the challenge? There's a die over it, so I can't read it.
Oh, it says sever the connection. She's drawing power from from this tower that you're in.
Okay. I'm not inclined to trust Kira. So
Yeah, Kira fights through your tentacles, your shadow tentacles, puts her hands on Stone's head, and lets off some sort of sonic pulse that is audible to everyone around, and then says, "This isn't her."
yeah, I was here.
No, I know, but like I'm saying, without the inner description of what Kira says, I'm saying that kind of for everybody.
Okay.
I know you're here.
Okay.
Present.
Well, I'm saying, like, in character, I'm not gonna fight her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take out this pillar thing.
Oh yeah, we can do that. I'm fine with that. But like, Kira, you're the only one that doesn't give a shit about this. Can you help us with this? I'm begging you at this point. Don't make me watch her die again.
I won't watch her die again.
I haven't been doing this hero shit long enough to be ice cold about this. So I get it, and I know she's bad. Keep telling me that. Everybody can tell me that. We die or she dies. I understand, but I can't watch her do it again. I wasn't sure we were going to come back from the last time. So you might need to take point on this.
Understood.
Thank you.
What do you do, Vita?
I guess I'll attack the pillar.
Okay, so you want to do some sort of overcome for that?
Yeah. Would this be a mystical force, or is this a sciencey thing?
This is a mystical force.
Okay. Then I will use Principle of Magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was her Freya sigh. It was very cute.
Alright, and I use my max.
Whoa. Hey, all right.
And everybody gets a hero point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should have 2 of those now. So, yeah. Tell me what you do.
I used animal control.
Oh, okay.
So I'm I'm basically gonna call like a bunch of rats from the city and have them start like just getting in there and ripping it apart.
Okay. Yeah. So you feel the entire building just sort of rumble a little bit as it's flooded with rats from below. Um, you can't see what's. None of you can see what's going on, but you can hear them scritching. You just hear all the coming, echoing through the entire tower. Who is next? Oh, Stone has not gone yet. So.
I have a question though. Do the rats, when entering the tower, also have to go through an existential crisis?
They do. Yeah, they're just like, oh my god, there's cheese everywhere. What should I
so
do?
sad. They have to.
all of them are.
I've just made them think that the tower is cheese.
Oh, so you're using the illusions of the tower to do it.
Um. Yeah, Vita's gonna take one last look at Stone and leave.
Oh, she's leaving.
She's leaving.
Okay.
Like I said, she's not gonna watch her die again.
So you just start to walk towards the staircase.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
And Verve can go.
Cool.
Love this.
Was that in character?
No.
Are you upset?
No. Jeez. No.
Well, you didn't sound like you really loved it. Well, Verve's just gonna watch Vita walking down the stairs and look to Jobber. So what are we doing?
What are we doing? You're talking to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, where are you going? Why, we can't run from this. This is not stone, but
Then
Fountain's
you
here.
hit her. You hit her. Take
Yes,
a crack
I
at
hit.
it.
No, wait.
He hit her with a pipe.
Watch her
Hit
die.
her very hard.
Watch her die.
It's not about watching her die. This is not Stone. Stone is dead. She's dead. This is some disgusting recreation of her, and it needs to be put down, and Fountainhead needs to be stopped, and we need to do this together.
How can you watch this? How?
How can you watch something run around wearing her face?
Do you? We all watched her die. She was there. We carried her out. You think I forgot that? This sick, twisted replica of something that we truly cared about is ruining her name, and we're gonna let it we're just gonna walk away?
Who are you talking to?
I think
Okay,
you.
everybody.
Me.
Me?
Oh,
I think Vita. Yeah, I think he's talking to Vita predominantly because you're walking away.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. Sorry.
But I am appealing to all of us
Well,
to
you sure about
try.
that? I don't feel very appealed to right now. All right. You're right. I'm gonna say it. You're right. You're not right about a lot of things, but you're right about this one.
Well, we've come this far, and he's in our sights. We can
All
do
right.
this.
All right, let's rip her fucking head off. Let's do it.
Yes.
I drink out of the skull, though. I call it.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. No, I can't do this. I'm not gonna do it.
As he said, she's marching around wearing Stone's face. It's wrong.
You let this abomination walk out of here wearing your friend's face, portraying her, acting as her.
You don't get to tell me what I'm doing.
No,
You
but
weren't
if you...
there.
By all means, then, walk out, Vita.
I am walking out. I told you I'm not doing this again. She died once, and it was my fault.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
now
what-
we're gonna die possibly, and you're never gonna see us again. We need you to be here.
You think this was your fault? You know what? We'll put a pin in that. All right? Maybe now's not the time. But it wasn't your fault. I don't know why you think that, but we'll get around to it. Kira,
Won't get around to it because I'm leaving. And it was my fault. Frank left because I was weak.
And we're here because you're strong.
okay, so we have to sever the connection,
So
right?
yeah, Verve, you need to take an action. This is
Listen.
I'm like enthralled by this, but like there's a lot to happen in one in a turn. So
Okay. All right. Well, Verve's going to, against Vita's will, boost her. Going to use empowered shove,
mhm.
which means she has to go again.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
can't.
what?
Yeah. I'm essentially forcing you to stick around and
So-
go again.
Because of she hasn't gone. I mean, because she's gone already.
Yeah, it forces her to act again.
But it uses the max die also too, right?
Yes.
All right, not that
So
super
she's
matters.
boosted with it.
But she has a
You
plus
super
2.
don't want me to go again.
What?
I said you super don't want me to go again.
Too late. I already did it.
All right, we'll see.
If bad things are gonna happen, they're gonna happen.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay.
Fountainhead has found the team's true weakness, Take said. Yep.
Yeah, he sucks.
Turns out not a fan of the villain. Kind of surprised. I thought he was going to be a cool dude.
Yeah,
Not
well,
so much.
here we are. Okay, well, Vita, it's your turn now.
Rad.
So, I mean, Verve, tell Vita like what she feels when you boost her, like because
Oh,
you
good.
you're pushing on that stuff, right?
Fuck
Yeah.
Like what memories are you giving her and the etc.
Smoothies.
Fuck you.
Oof.
Sorry.
So yeah, for a moment you can actually like
Not cool.
taste it. You have that sense memory.
Oh god damn, she's just gonna burst into tears.
We have to stop her. Come on, he's right. I don't want to admit it, but he's right. We have to stop her. You can help us stop this.
I'm not gonna watch her die again.
I'll cover your eyes.
Oh my god, your little voices are breaking my heart. Stop.
It's just
Fuckers.
You're not in this alone. Let's just get through this. Jobber, help.
I didn't know I could talk.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
Freya's all upset because she thinks I'm upset.
Oh, poor thing.
Didn't I just die? Fuck. Hold on.
The thing is that in our time with Stone, she was so adamant against this use of technology and what they did to her family. If we just walk away, and if we don't stop this together, then everything she lived for is for nothing. She would hate this. I know she would. And she would want us to put this to rest and get Fountainhead.
You're right. You're right. It's just hard to witness it.
It's very hard.
But we don't have any choices. So. Vita.
Sorry, my phone died, and that's what I was using for my character sheet.
Oh, no.
There's a plug on my side of the bed.
Yeah. Your side of the bed's far away. It's fine.
Okay.
I need you to look at my character sheet.
Okay.
Vita's gonna use friends on the other side.
Oh, okay. That's the major twist, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so you make a die pool, and you create a number of d6 minions equal to your mid die, and they act at the start of your turn. So I'm guessing that you'll want to use Infernal and Magical Lore, which are both d10s. So you'll roll 2d10 and 1d6. Yeah.
Woof.
Okay. Well, so mid die is +2, so you get 6d6. Oh no, it's your 2's a mid die. So you get 4d6 minions. That's still pretty rad. Like,
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay.
Let me get the d6 here. D6. Okay. And describe what happens.
Vita's just kind of glaring at everybody, and like her eyes are shimmering, and she's just like full of rage. And so she holds her hands out and then like turns them into fists, and just like lifts up these demons from the floor.
What do they look like?
Did you guys know she could do that?
Did not know she could do that.
This is new, right?
That is pretty badass.
They're just like horned little shadowy things.
Okay.
Like
They're
imps?
They're like shadow demons, though. Like you can't quite make
Yeah.
out their form.
Like
Yeah.
impy?
Like imps, yeah.
Okay.
But they're like every once in a while you'll see it.
Like pygmy imps. Pimps. No, that doesn't work.
Yeah. Who's next? Do you want to give it to Stone, the environment, or Jobber?
Stone.
Okay.
And what's my...
Oh, your major twist. Yeah, you get a major twist. Okay. Yeah, so before this happens, before anything happens with Stone, the door on the other side of the thing opens, and of the room, and you hear some laughter, and a whoosh of air, and a few figures enter.
Oh, good.
Great.
I'm gonna run out of fucking space here.
I love his little evening gown. Oh, not these dinguses again.
Oh, damn it. Who's the
This is
orange guy? Oh, it's the Dust Man.
Yeah, Dust Devil.
Dustman. The Dustman.
Yeah,
The Dustman cometh.
The Dust Man cometh. Well, the other guy's name is Fireman.
Yes. Because it's like Fireman.
They're all a bunch of Mega Man villains.
Dust Man, Fireman.
No, it's Duster, Roughhouse, and Fireman.
Fireman.
Yeah.
I thought there was a fourth one.
No, there was Dr. Moratorium, but he's not part of their triplet group. These guys were the gold grabbers before, but now they're
Clowns.
yeah. So they all show up, and they're like, "You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?" The Duster says.
This is easy?
Stone is going to take a defend action. So she plants her feet, and the building turns to rock around her and just kind of goes up her, and she's like reinforcing herself with rock, and that looks like 12, 8, 12. 2, 12, 1d8. Ooh, she did not roll great, but she defended herself for 4. So she has a 4 defense. No, that's a 3 because she just used that thing. So, all right. So she has like a thin rock shell around her now.
Ooh, like a candy coating?
Yeah, yeah. And then the environment goes, and the police. You see the helicopters come in, and you hear them shouting with the megaphone, but there's too much ambient noise to make out what they're saying. And you see like the ropes come down from the helicopters in front of the windows. You also see a bright light reflected off the helicopters as though the tower is projecting something huge into the air. So, Jobber, it is your turn.
Cool.
Okay. Dang.
It's all going great.
9 new things happened
Yeah.
right after we had like really insightful story stuff.
Yeah. Well, she did get a major twist.
This is just Adam trying to catch us up.
I got a lot to get through this week.
I mean, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So the police are still like on Fountainhead's payroll, aren't they?
As far as you know, well, I mean, you had the one detective on TV saying like nothing's conclusive. You know,
Yeah,
we're still investigating this.
Well, I'd like to pretend that I get to say, you know, first I was going to reply to just these idiots
That's
showing
fine.
up at
Yeah.
dust level. And what did he say when he walked in? He thought it'd be.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
This isn't really part of my turn. I'm just wanting to talk a little. I go, you think you're so tough with all your reinforcements? Well, you know who I brought. When I was coming into this tower, I met an old friend, and he would never let me down. His name is Vane! And then I assume Vane doesn't show up.
Are you trying to
Correct.
fucking die tonight?
That's
just
correct.
like
He
I
definitely
like
died on the way in.
We need to
Yeah,
get the
well-
hell out of here.
But I wanted to do like a gesture behind me, like he would appear. Like, you know.
No, nope, he doesn't.
Yeah, okay, well, you know, maybe we don't have Vane, but I'm one with the Lord, and I brought my buddy! And I point to the other side for that cool priest dude with the sword.
Yeah.
You gotta
Is he here?
stop this.
Doc-
Yeah, let's
doctrine.
bring him back.
He's not here either?
We are running out of time.
Well, fuck it. And then I just throw the dust man into the lady. That's what I'll do.
You're running up and chucking him.
I'm just gonna chuck him right into her. Because there's a move where I can hurt 2 people at one time, right?
I think so. You have that?
No. It's like a thing that you
Oh.
can do.
The risk, yeah, you can do a risky move. So you can take a
I'm
minor
taking
twist,
a risky
and you
action
can
after
attack
that
an
cool-
attack an additional target with your min die.
So I want to make this work. So I'm going to use 2 hero points.
Okay.
So on doing a risky action like this, it's a base attack that I have a +4, and I think I have a -3, right?
Yes.
Um,
So you are at a net +3 with the hero points, or you can
Well-
allocate it however you want. But
2d10. Hello Kitty.
That just sounded like you were like talking to a cat. Hello,
Hello,
kitty.
Kitty.
well, my cat also just walked right past my leg right when you said that. So I was like, that's
It's all
weird.
part of the role play experience.
Khaleesi doesn't walk anywhere; she invades.
Hey, 444.
Isn't
That's
it-
lucky.
Isn't that amazing that if you roll the same number 3 times, you get like a triple bonus? Or is that a different game?
That's a different game. Yeah. So how do you want to distribute it here?
Well, let me think. So I'll evoke a trade of
Okay.
my knowledge of his stupid frame that we fought in the ring, and I know exactly where to pick him up to get maximum leverage. So I'll use what was? I'm sorry. I had a +1, right?
You have a +4, you have the +2 that you're using from your hero points, and then a -3, and you can apply those however you want
Okay, I see now. So
to
I will.
whichever dice you want. If you use a
Um,
trade here, it makes one of them the max die, and you're not using your max die.
I thought on the risky act, doesn't the first person I attack?
It uses the mid die, and
What
then
about the second person?
the next one uses the min die.
So right now we've got.
So right now you have kind of like the best you can do. I wouldn't spend a trade on it, but
All right, so we'll do that.
you could just like allot things however you want.
So +4, +3, -3.
+4, +2, -3.
2 + 2 + 1 + 1.
Right.
No, it's from Clue.
I know what it is.
Okay, wait. I'll let you apply the things as you see fit, and then tell me how it looks, and then it'll be easy.
Okay.
That's what I want.
What I would do here, I don't know, like I don't know what you want to accomplish narratively here, but what I would
want
do,
to throw a man into a woman.
right?
That's
I
my
would
narrative.
maximize the damage to to roughhouse to manhandler. So I would put the negative on the on Duster, so you're only doing one damage to him, but then all the sand is doing shit to her, and so then you get
That's what we'll do.
right.
Good call.
You get +6 to that, so you're getting 10 damage on one character on manhandler
There we go. That's the plan. Good call.
or roughhouse. So yeah, you pick him up, and like it doesn't seem like it doesn't much to him to throw him, but because he's made of dust, but he's spinning around like that. But you throw it on her, and she breathes a bunch of him in, and then, like it's just a disaster for her. So
That whole sequence was a disaster. No backup. Can't pick up dust.
right.
And I go, damn it, things are getting bad. And I want to pass it to.
Top of the order. You can pass it to anyone.
There's like 10 people.
You can't pass it around.
You
I'm
can't.
sorry.
He can't pass it to himself, but you can pass it to anyone else.
Yeah. So there's the 3 wrestlers. There's Stone. There's the environment, and there's my buddies.
Yep.
Right. What about these cool little D6 things?
Those
Do they
act
get
at the start of Vita's turn.
Kind of want to see what happens with those, but who's the closest person to me in proximity besides the enemies?
Of your team?
Yeah.
I would say probably Kira.
Okay, I'm gonna high five Kira and tag her in.
No, you can't. Nobody reads chat. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Well, why? Are you having problems down there?
I'm
Okay.
not. I high fived myself, and I go, "Woo! That was a great throw."
All right.
And I look at I look at those rats, those D6 minions, and I say, "I'm a little spooked, but you're up."
All right, Vita, your turn. Your shadowlings go first.
Shadowlings, that's so damn cool.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put one on the tower.
Okay, so the best that it can do is a success with a minor twist. If it's rolling overcomes.
Oh. I don't care.
Okay.
How do I do this? Do I just roll a d6?
Yeah, you just roll the d6. Yeah, and since they're minions, they can't get a success with a major twist. They just fail.
Okay.
So if it's a 3 or below, then And
Do you want me to do them all at once?
you can
And
do them all at
one?
once. You can do them one at a time. So you could just like, if you want to do them just one at a time, then you can go like, well, that didn't work. Let me try another one. If you want.
I think I'm gonna do one on the tower and just see how that goes, and then I'm gonna put the other three on the other guys.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You can do them one at a time though. So great. So that's a success with a minor twist.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that one of them, the one that does it, diminishes in power just a little bit, and so it's turning into a D4.
Okay.
So you have 3 D6s left. 3, 4, 2. What are they attacking?
The other three, not stone.
Okay, you got to pick one. Who are they?
Oh, okay. Do you want me to assign them or?
No, you just got. I mean, you could assign them separately if you want, or you can put them all on one. Roughhouse has taken 10 damage. Duster's taken 1, and Fireman has not done anything.
Okay. Then can I put does a 2 do anything or is that a failure?
These are damage.
Oh.
Yeah. These aren't
Okay.
overcomes.
Then I'll put the 2 on Roughhouse
Okay.
and the 4 on the Duststorm. Is that his name?
Duster.
Duster, whatever.
Yeah.
And the 3 on Fireman.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Whose turn?
Yours.
Oh,
So-
mine.
yeah, that was all free stuff before your turn. What does actual Vita do?
Actual Vita's gonna attack the tower.
Okay. How are you affecting it now?
One moment, please.
Okay.
I have a question, Adam.
Yes.
Can I use a trade to max out a die of my choosing?
So you make, yes, you can. You max out one of the dice that you rolled. It changes which one is the max, mid, and min though.
Damn it.
So like if you rolled, like, that's why I told Jobber not to max out one of his dice, because he's using the mid and min. If he used a trade, it would make one the max, and he's not using that die anyway. So he'd have to
Right,
use 2 trades to do it, but you can only use 1 trade per roll.
Right. You're getting meowed at.
Mm-hmm. And you are in the yellow
That's
zone now.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up. I don't have anything to throw at her. I want to break my stuff.
All right, Alinity. Settle down.
Okay, so I can use Principle of Magic again.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna use that. And I'm going to...
I'm going to say you can't use it in the same way, but...
No, I was gonna try and transmute it this time.
Okay.
Cool. And I use my max.
Okay. So you have an 8, so that's a success.
She's gonna place her hand on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna just start to decay.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say that advances the scene tracker also.
Okay.
Just based on what you're doing.
And everybody gets a hero point.
Yeah, everybody does get a hero point. That's correct. Great.
Good for you. Good for you. Good on you.
So when you do that, Stone like visibly slumps. I just like did the motion and it made a weird sound. She like visibly slumps and her eyes flicker like a screen that's losing power.
Oh no, I hate that.
And like all of her cracks are kind of flickering. And she looks more angry.
That's her secret. She's always flickering.
Who's next? You can give to the environment, to Verve, to Kira, or to any of the bad guys.
Tag me in.
Tag him in.
Vita's just gonna glare at all of you.
Cool.
And
love that.
she's gonna try to leave again, and the environment can go.
God damn it. Your free trial of Stone has ended. It is now malware until you pay a subscription fee. Nicely done, Taffy.
Okay, so it's amazing. Okay, so the environment advances, and at this point, the police kick the windows in, and come in, and they have their guns on everybody, and they're like, "Yeah, everybody down." You see with them though, a couple faces that you're glad to see.
Can't imagine there's many of those. It's Princess Candy Corn.
Mm-hmm. It's Princess Candy Corn. Monstar is with them, as is Spectra.
Oh shit!
If I can find her. I know she's here somewhere.
She's hiding in a rainbow.
Yeah. I hope I can...
Again, DJ Skittles over here. Let's go.
Can I search? For fuck's sake, I can't find anything here. I have too many images now.
Probably should have a folder just of our actual characters.
Yeah, well.
Like the good guys and a bad guys folder, you know?
Oh, here it is. Yeah. And yeah, there you go.
I'll taste that rainbow.
All right, easy.
Like Skittles. Don't be weird.
Yeah. So they
like our boobs.
All right, they come in and they say like we told they say we told Detective Jimenez everything. We're here to help.
Sorry.
What?
Taffy's acting like Kira's Alexa now.
Hey Kira, play Portals by Ellen Silvestri. Oh my god.
No, not you. No, damn it. I said the word.
So the way that this is going to work for them is you basically have a D12 lieutenant, Verve, and Kira that both act at the start of your turn. So you can treat them.
Heck yeah.
Oh, damn. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love going the exact same direction.
Finally, some things
Very
are going
windy.
my way.
That said, it is going to be Stone's turn next. And she looks considerably less powered, and she's going to attack at Kira. And use 12, 10. Geez, D4. Oh my god. Why'd I build her like this? 1 D12, 1 D10, and 1 D4. So yeah, she does 5 damage. She kicks up a rock and punches it and sends it as like a projectile towards you, and it hits you square in the chest, and leaves a dent. You have dented boobs now.
That's sad.
Um,
What a jerk.
and then she's going to give it to the other villains here.
Because of course.
Yeah. Roughhouse is going to attack Jobber.
Who? Roughhouse handler?
Yeah. Yep. And she
Rough
just
house
yeah.
man handler.
She jumps at you and puts you like in a headlock, and is like pushing your head forward and twisting your arms back, and deals you 5 damage. As
Hold on a second.
Duster's going to attack you too.
What is wrong with these people? However, the reactions go off as many times as I want.
Once per round.
Huh.
So you can choose when to do it. You could do it on this one, or you could do it this next attack.
You mean by round includes my turn plus?
So this you use it, and then the start of your turn is when you can use it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's hitting me for 5. Can I wait and see what he does first before I choose a reaction?
No, you have to do it on this, or wait until the next one.
Huh. Okay, I'll just take 5.
Okay.
But you said he's attacking me too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he is attacking you. And he is going to start like sending dust into your nose and mouth and trying to like shred your lungs.
Okay.
And he uses his max die on this. So he does 7 damage to you.
Well, on this one, I'm going to use a reaction.
Okay.
Well, this one, I'm curious to see how it would backfire, but when you are attacked by a nearby enemy, the attacker also takes an equal amount of damage.
Okay.
So he deals 7 to me.
Yeah.
I spit it right back in his
So
face.
you like inhale it and then just go, and now it's like wet on the ground, and he's like, I can't.
Oh God. I feel like that's worse. All right.
So then, Hothead raises his hand towards and points towards you and says, "I'm sorry, buddy."
You are the worst.
And he hold on. He fires out a gout of flame, and it envelops Duster, who like stumbles back off of it, and his clouds look all janky, and he's like, "What the hell, man?"
Yes, I told you guys this would be good.
Who are you saying that to?
I'm talking to myself
Oh.
and out of character to you guys.
So you
Got
now
it.
have you now have Hothead as a D12 lieutenant that's going to act at the start of your turn.
Yes.
It's all you, buddy.
Well, nice to have you back, amigo.
Oh God.
That's
It's
right.
like you physically can't help but say uncool things when your wrestling friends are around.
He's like, "You didn't think I'd leave you high and dry, did you, hermano?"
Oh
Not
God
even for
damn
a
it!
second, my brother. Let's show them what this tag team can do.
It actually hurts. So lame.
Verv, it's your turn.
God, thank God. Can I start hitting people now?
Yeah. So at the start of your turn, you can use Mind Star's die to do so.
Sick. Let's do that.
What do you want to do?
Time to get out there.
You want her to attack?
Yeah.
All right, just roll her d12.
I'm
and
gonna
tell
do
me
it.
who she's attacking.
She's gonna attack Stone.
Okay.
And she's a 12, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, so she floats in the air and her hair kind of transfers into almost like a tendril that reaches out and just goes pss, and there's a bright light on Stone's forehead.
Sick. All right. I'm gonna use 3 of my hero points, 3 of my 5,
Mm-hmm.
and Verve's going to essentially attempt to do the exact same thing that Stone did that made her a huge fan of Stone. Which is melt everybody's fucking hands off.
Okay.
So if we could melt everybody's fucking hands off, that'd be rad. But I'm going to use empathic push,
Mm-hmm.
which is attack multiple targets using suggestion, using your min die against each.
Okay. I don't think that using this is going to melt their hands off, but you could make them think that their hands have melted off.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for here.
Okay.
I'm not actually going to melt anybody's fucking hands off.
All right.
That's crazy. It's also insane. Who would do that? Who would melt the hands off people?
I don't know.
My best friend.
What does this do? Which side do you use?
Min. Now I added 3 to it.
Okay.
So it's going to attack all of them for 5.
Okay. And yeah, and this 3 was long gone on both of you. Okay. So yeah, they're all like, "Oh my god, my hands!" Except for Stone, who just kind of looks at them and doesn't say anything.
Yeah, it sounds like her.
Um.
All right, so it's Kira, right?
Yeah, Kira, your last one.
Okay. So descending spectra, is that my turn?
No, you get to do that for
Yep.
free at the beginning of your turn.
Okay. I'm
So
gonna
you
do
just got to
that.
roll 1 die, 1d12.
Nice. Who's she attacking?
Stone.
Okay. So, Spectra lets out just this bright burst of light.
As is her custom.
Yeah, that everyone has to kind of squint to look away, and just knocks Stone to the ground with it. And she is not looking super great, and actually part of her shoulder is now missing, and you could see like wires inside of it, and there's like sparking.
Awesome. Okay. Kira's face at this point is just, after she got hit, is just ice cold, and her stance is like she's standing in a line of the same prototypes, and it's like her code reset. And we are going to use Unerring Strike, which is a red zone ability.
Mm-hmm.
Attack using Unerring Strike, use your max plus min dice. Ignore all penalties on this attack, ignore any defend actions, and it cannot be affected by reactions.
Okay.
And when she does this, like, the nuclear liquid in her just starts like pouring from like quote unquote wound she has, and then it comes from her eyes and her mouth, and then it pools onto the floor and starts wrapping around Stone.
Ooh. Okay.
Yikes. Just yikes.
Yeah. Are they even cognizant of how bad they've got it?
Max plus min. Shit.
Max plus min.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so that's 12. Yeah, so you actually like corrode one of her arms off with that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Stone would appreciate that.
And there's just like electricity arcing out of it. And one of her eyes completely shuts down, and it looks like you actually see static in it. Like a TV snow.
Oh, shit. I'm stoked about that. I did it.
Forgot what she was at. Oh. Okay. All right. It is the top of the order. That was a long turn. So, Kira, you are the only one that cannot go.
Okay.
Who would you like to go?
Verve.
But I just went. Beck. All right.
I can make Vita go.
Make Vita go.
Make Vita go.
Vita.
I want to find out if Vita's really going to try to leave.
Vita goes.
No, not like that,
No, she
though.
Door's locked.
You really leave?
I am trying to debate on what Vita would actually do.
Because I know what happens if you leave.
She would either leave or attack Kira at this point.
Hmm? You
She
shut
would
out.
attack
Whoa,
Kira.
what? She's going to attack Kira?
I said she would either leave or she would attack her. I'm just, hey man, I'm playing in character. What do you want from me?
No,
So-
I was just making sure I heard you right.
Have do your shadowlings thing first.
Okay. Oh my god.
Shut up, dog.
What are you
What?
doing?
Yo. Do you guys not hear that?
Hold on. This cat. Hold on. What are you doing?
What's happening?
I think Rogue's like grumble caking in her sleep.
Yeah, because she just went.
The cat was like playing in my work shirt, and I was worried she was gonna piss on it.
Cool cat.
All right.
What are Roughhouse and Duster at?
They
Or not?
are. Duster's not looking great. Roughhouse is looking medium. I don't tell you their actual hit points.
Right. Not great and medium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fireman is on your team now.
Right, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Oh wait, I have. Okay, I'm gonna roll my d6 first. Or can I roll them all? I guess I can roll them all.
Yeah, you can roll them all. Who are these on?
I want the. I want the 4
Mm-hmm.
and the 6 on Duster,
Okay.
and the 5 and the 2 on Roughhouse.
Okay. All right. Great. They're neither of them down, but they're getting close.
Okay.
All right, Vita, what do you do?
Nothing, baby. Freya's very concerned that I am upset. Fuck. I'm gonna use Devil's Backbone and attack Kira.
All right.
Alright, child, please.
What does Devil's Backbone do?
I attack using Infernal and use my max die.
Wow. Okay.
Hold on.
Six. So yeah, how does this play out?
I'm gonna basically do what she did to Stone, and I'm gonna grab her head and fill it with Infernal.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, you hear things like popping and sparking inside. Do you say anything?
No.
Okay. Who's next?
Jobber.
Tag team time. Yeah. So
you have hotheads die to roll first.
heck yeah. And how are these two losers looking?
Not great and not great.
Not great.
Yeah. Yeah. Roughhouse is looking better than Duster. For sure.
Okay. So let's see. What is it? I've never actually had a lieutenant or another person. What do I get to do with them?
You can do whatever you want. A standard action. You just roll their one die.
It's just roll one.
You roll a d12. Yeah.
First. See what happens. Do I have to declare what I'm doing?
Yes.
All right. He's gonna go and attack the Dust Man.
Okay.
And I say something like, "Hey, amigo, you ready to show him the old 1-2?"
Si, senor. I don't know what he says. I don't know.
See? Oh, you're bringing back that character, huh? I guess I approve. And, let's see first how he rolls. It's not bad.
No, it's not. Yeah, so that actually he heats up the ground underneath Duster, and it causes his whirlwind to go faster and faster and faster until he actually just like dissipates.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he's like, it'll keep him down for a while, but he'll come back from that.
Like Sandman.
Who?
Yeah, he was some guy on the minor, and it doesn't work. And then I'm gonna take my not hot pipe, and I'm gonna dome Manhandler with it.
Just right across the noggin.
And that whole sentence probably could have been worded better, but I'm gonna hit her in the face with this lead pipe. There, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So let's see. But we're gonna do something a little cooler than that. I hope. Let's go for a roll. All right. Oh, nope, that's wrong. And
the chat made it somehow worse. Jobber's laying pipe on Manhandler.
yeah, I knew that was where. Yep. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm using a hero point. My last of the set, I should
Okay.
say. Because we're nearing the end.
Yeah, so you got 8, 9 on that.
I had a +4 and a +3.
Yep. Oh, +4 and +3. What's the +3 from?
So this one I'm gonna have old fireman heat the pipe up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna do like a cool. What would a cool wrestler? Well, I guess I'll have him kick her in the stomach, and she'll double over, and then I'll golf swing her right in the face.
Okay.
So it's a cool tag team move.
All right. I'm doing math. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so she falls to the ground and she's like bleeding from the lip. And she goes, she says, "Oh, Chucky, you don't want to play like we used to?"
Playtime's over, darling.
Who is next? Who you handing the turn to?
That's the end of the turn.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you fight?
Yeah. I mean, like the end of the whole everything.
yeah.
Or I can.
No, I mean,
What?
you could give it to Verve, Kira,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Stone.
Did you hit your head? Are you okay?
Verve time. Verve time.
Who is? We don't know any of their hit points, but who looks like they're hurting the worst right now, visibly?
Roughhouse.
Roughhouse.
Yeah, Stone's pretty banged up too, but yeah, she's missing an arm and there's wires everywhere.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna do something kind of dumb,
Okay.
but whatever. Fuck it. I'm gonna use anguish on Stone.
Okay.
But first, I have to use Candy Corn,
Yeah.
Princess Candy Corn's
Princess
stuff,
Candy
right?
Corn. Yeah.
Okay. Do that real quick. I'm gonna have her go after Rough House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. All right, so she's gonna go after Rough House.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So she essentially just boops her in the nose, I guess.
Yeah. She reaches out and does like some psychic stuff that you can't see, and Roughhouse just goes like, "Ugh," and gets up.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
She has a mild headache.
Yeah. She's like, oh god.
Her like nose is doing that thing that like when you feel like you have to sneeze but you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
God,
like,
that's the worst.
she like looks at the light to try it. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, no way. That's a hinder.
All
All
right.
right,
What do you do, Verb?
So Verve's gonna use
Anguish.
anguish.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my other 2 hero points.
Okay.
To do that.
What does
And-
Anguish do?
Attack using leadership. Use your max plus mid plus min die. Take a
Okay.
major twist.
Oh, so okay, and this is a red zone ability, so you get
Yes.
a minor and a major, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there you go. That's what's gonna happen.
Let me
Good
see what
God.
I have here for major twists. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yes. All right, Jobber.
Yo.
Give me your hanky. Give me your stone hanky.
No, know about that.
Just for a minute. I'll give
Okay,
it back.
Give it back.
I will. All right, so Verve is going to call upon the moment where Jobber slipped that off of Stone before she was wheeled away
Mm-hmm.
for the final time.
That's sad.
And she's going to use all of that anguish, essentially,
Yeah.
pain, and she's just going to send this beam right into not Stone's midsection.
Yeah.
So hopefully this roll actually works. Yeah, I think we're all right.
Wow. Max, mid, and min.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So you fire this immense beam of energy, and it goes crashing through her, and she falls to a bunch of robot pieces.
Verve's gonna collapse to her knees at that point.
Mm-hmm.
She's just exhausted.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the major twist for this kind of happens to Vita.
Sorry, Vita.
Wait, what?
So she has a major twist that she's using to do this. And when you see Stone just like decimated and turn into robot bits and just fall to pieces on the ground, and Verve did it, and you just have this swirl of emotion. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're feeling?
Who, Verve?
No, Vita.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just anguish and rage.
Okay.
And guilt.
You so you are feeling like you're stuck in this moment for eternity, right? And you look around and you realize that time is frozen.
That's weird.
Yeah. And you hear a voice from behind you that just says, and it sounds like just really calm and comforting, and a woman's voice, and says, "Hello, Vita."
I can't see anybody.
You turn around and you see her.
Uh-oh. Well, first off, meow.
She says, "Do you know who I am?"
Are you Aphrodite?
I am. That is one of my names.
Is Vita saying this out loud?
She's frozen in time. So this is happening in an instant to you. You don't.
Okay.
None of you are seeing this except for Vita.
Right, but I was just wondering if Vita was talking to herself. To us.
I don't think you guys can see me.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. This.
It's like
Just
I'm in a
checking.
different instance, right?
Yeah, this is an.
Okay,
this
so
is all
it's
an
kind of
instant.
like Future Jobber.
Yes. Yeah. Kind of like
Okay.
future. Yeah. She says, "You're ready."
What am I ready for?
To be my vessel. She says, Dionysus was so wrong about you. He thought you needed to be more powerful, but that wasn't what you needed. What you needed was love. You needed to know love, and you needed to know loss, and you know it now.
I don't want to know it. I want this to stop.
She says, I can make it stop for you.
How?
You can be my vessel.
But what does that mean?
What it means is that you will be the mother of gods. You will bring a new era to this world. You will fix what's wrong with it. You don't have to watch people die anymore and unable to do anything.
What do I have to do?
Just accept it.
Vita just kind of slumps. And she's tears streaming down her face, but she just looks at her and nods.
What?
Okay.
God damn bubblegum psychopath.
So, you come back to reality, snap back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity.
Oh, God damn
Um,
it.
You know what? If we have to sit through all the wrestling stuff, we get to have an M&M or here and there.
you can deal with that. You can deal with one. That's my one.
I suppose.
And you feel you feel at peace.
Finally.
Yeah, you just feel a calm over of you, over your whole body, and you feel like power returning to you. You feel like a bunch of abilities that you don't have any idea what they do yet.
Cool.
But you also you immediately you don't quite feel in control of your body right now. It's as though you're like in a dream and you're watching yourself. And you walk over to Roughhouse and you just put your hand on her forehead, just like 2 fingers to her forehead, and say sleep, and she just collapses.
Oh my god, you're like one of those YouTube magicians?
You suck.
Fuck. That's terrifying.
And then control returns to you, and you can hear her inside, and she goes, "It won't be like before, I promise."
So it's not gonna be like with Frank.
I'm not him. I don't work like he does.
Okay. I mean, what's done is done.
Meanwhile, we all saw what she just did,
Yeah,
right?
you saw when she did that, you saw like just a flourish of pink energy around her, and she just passed out.
Vita did?
No, the Roughhouse did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, now you stand in front of this dome, the spell dome, and Fountainhead seems to be finishing something up, and the top of the tower splits open, and just a giant beam of energy shoots into the sky, and you hear Aphrodite say to you, Vita. She goes, "I need you to be ready
Ready for what?
to face the Titans." And we're gonna end there.
Oh, hell.
You guys are all too much drama. It's terrifying. Can't go 5 minutes without some real fucked up shit.
Yeah, I gotta write up something. Because Kira's done.
What? What do you mean? You know, Bella, if I weren't wise to the opposite, I would think that you just really don't want to hang out with us.
Vita melted Kira's fucking brain. Why wouldn't she be done?
What?
Do you... Okay.
Oh, are you mad?
Huh?
Are you mad?
Out of character? No. Fuck, no.
Okay. All right.
I don't give a shit.
I was like,
Kira's just
Bella,
not
Bella?
handling it.
You're a little crazy right now. You're doing pukins.
She had no chance to react at all.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Verve quits. You guys are too much.
So, how did everybody feel about tonight's session? What was your favorite part?
It was fun.
I mean, I had fun.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I liked continuously trying to leave and no one letting me.
Stop it. Stop
I
trying to
really
just
imagine
go.
that Aphrodite's got like the word juicy and rhinestones on the back of her dress.
Think
She
she's
looks
a
like she
little
would.
classier than that.
I mean, she probably is, but that's just what I imagined. Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, I know.
That was a heavy session there.
I know. We only got one more, so
I know.
for this storyline at least, and then we're gonna take a break for an unknown amount of time.
Yeah, until we find our new normal with the baby.
Right. Yeah. So it'll be a little while. I'm gonna try and do some other roleplay stuff, and just not as high maintenance, maybe as
High
streaming it.
maintenance.
I mean, streaming it is a lot of work.
I really like Cavalier's Black. I would like to go back to that.
So I
Yeah,
would like
for
to
real.
also. That is something that we can look at doing.
As Adam typically says during these at the end, what was your favorite part?
Yeah. What was your favorite part? What's everyone's favorite part?
I mean, I said mine already.
Yeah. She
Jobber,
said
was it
hers.
the wrestling stuff, Pete?
Always.
Pete?
Pete's gone.
That was good fun.
What was your favorite part?
Oh, sorry, the door. Somebody was at the door. I heard my name from far away. Yes, I think I liked how there was a lot of return of previous characters, and it's all kind of coming together. That we had this kind of big showdown, and I personally really enjoyed the dynamic of trying to convince Vita to stay, or this overcoming situation with Stone. It was very fun and very natural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fun.
Yeah. I feel like I'm never entirely sure if Verve's neck is gonna snap from constantly looking at every single one of them and not knowing what the fuck to do.
It's like, oh my god.
Constantly looking.
Just like
Everybody's losing their
yeah.
shit.
Head on a swivel.
Yep.
Yeah.
I liked Freya constantly asking me what's wrong because she thought I was like actually crying.
That's so cute.
To be fair, it was very convincing. But no, I thought it was really good. It's definitely a good lead up to the final issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow I will draw the cover for this. This was issue 24, and then the next one will be Valoresque Annual number 2.
Yeah,
Ooh.
next week we're gonna get Vita pregnant.
Are we? Is everyone okay to go next week?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
That one I have to check, but I think I should be good. But I'm not 100% sure.
Next week is the 21st.
Yeah, it'd be great if we could finish before Christmas. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
As long as this baby keeps cooking, I'm good.
Please don't have the baby before Christmas.
Yeah, we need to not do that. That's way too early.
It's not time yet. It's not time for baby yet.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, let's
Good.
get back to me during the week, and we'll figure that out for sure. But thank you,
Having the
everybody.
baby?
No, about playing next week. Good
Oh,
Lord.
right. I'm tired.
That was awesome, though, guys. Thanks for the session.
Wee, 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 wee,
Thanks
wee.
everybody for playing. Thank you to everybody who hung out and watched. And I will be back tomorrow morning, sometime probably between 10 and 11, to draw the cover for this. Bye.
All right. Later, guys. Peace.
Thank you.